to be some kind of it has to be an order to these kinds of things, you know? Welcome to the Good Guys podcast.
Roll the intro, baby. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm your host, Rishi, and I'm joined here today with our amazing co-host and resident drug addict, Ryan.
Morning.
I don't like the fact that he was hiding the label, so it just looks like a tall boy.
No, it's not a tall boy. I'm not that illicit.
It's just
Red Bull, ladies and gentlemen.
Chugging down a Red Bull at the wee hours
And
of 9:53 at night.
the original, these are just LEDs,
LEDs,
for my
yeah.
computer class. And I don't even wear sunglasses.
Why are you chugging a Red Bull at this hour?
I'm getting tired, and I need to be awake for the next few minutes. I know.
Enough.
Make a dumb decision.
How's,
guess what I found?
Yeah. What is that?
You gave it to me.
That was so long ago.
Found it in my drawer. Still fits.
Oh, that's good. Wear it.
I will.
Wear it.
Oh, reminds me. Have I introduced our podcast listeners / viewers to Edgar yet?
I feel like we have, but I'm not entirely sure.
So, this is Edgar, everybody.
Yes, I do remember Edgar.
He's rubber duck number 4 now, or rubber duck number 1, if we're going by order that I got him in. He is the away rubber duck for when I am in the dorms. I only get access to the council whenever I come back home for the weekends. So do you think God is real?
We're going in completely opposite directions. I was just trying to get it. How was college? How was the dorms? How was second semester of freshman year?
So second semester of freshman year just started, so I can't really tell you how it's going yet. In my opinion, it's going pretty well. I have a test. It's only third week, and I've already got my first exam for 8% of my math grade. It's on limits.
8%?
Yeah, it's on limits.
I'm assuming that's a lot of work.
No, it's not. It's easy.
Oh.
That's why I'm upset. This isn't something that you do a test on. Like, it's a limit.
Yeah. What? Limits, right.
You don't know what a limit is.
No.
All right. Let me try and explain it to you. Am I allowed to share the screen? Can you enable screen sharing? Enable screen
sharing. I don't even know how it's going to... Are you actually going to start teaching us math?
I'm not gonna, I'm just teaching you. You can cut this part. I'm kidding. Don't cut this part. A limit is, so you know, f of x, if x is 2, f of x equals 3. Like, that's where the point is on a line, right?
Yeah.
A limit is, like, approaching that point. Like,
you know what I thought you meant? I thought it was like this is the line and it goes whoa. Like,
that's
it like just doesn't touch, but it like hovers right above it, and that line is the limit.
There's parts that's asymptotes. That's also something we have to deal with, unfortunately. I know you're thinking about something else.
I know what you're thinking of, but I can't describe it.
But you still haven't answered my question. Do you think God is real? Okay, you can ask for a lawyer.
After meeting with my counsel, I like to plead the fifth against self-incrimination.
Wise decision. So, how about you? How's college been going for you so far?
It's It was weird, bro. The first week, I was stressed out beyond belief. I mean,
And
this is so. You know how stressed out I was?
how stressed out were you?
I was
Enlighten us.
getting body aches.
Oh, dang. All right.
It was
That's not
because
fun.
that on top of having work almost every day didn't really help. The work, not stressful about the work at all. I
Yeah,
had zero
work
stress
is
about
fine.
that.
You're
But it
just
was just
stressed
that.
about college,
Yes.
like any good college student.
Exactly. I was just scared because I wasn't getting straight answers from anybody. So I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, no.
I've been doing
Long
pretty
story
good
short,
too.
I'm perfectly fine. There was nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Guess what?
Yeah.
The rat dreams ended.
Dang it. I thought I could use a thumbnail of like a part 2. Really?
I mean,
I liked that thumbnail. I liked it. That was like the first one I thought of. And I was like, this is kind of clever.
I'm mad that you put so much effort into it, but I'm happy that you're happy. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna have regular messed up dreams. So I'll tell you about them if they're entertaining.
No more rat dreams.
Rats might be involved. We never know. Rats are the lowliest of creatures. If they have a purpose, so do we.
Suicide Squad. Got it.
The Suicide Squad.
Sorry.
God, that's such. What?
What did you call me?
The Suicide Squad?
No, what did you say after that?
I was trying to say it's got such diegetic titles. I wasn't calling you like. What did you think I was
I
calling
don't
you?
know.
A
I thought you
filthy
just started
foreigner?
like you were just saying like whispering sweet nothings or something. I don't know.
Oh no! That's for someone else. That's for people that I'm actually romantically interested in, not.
Come on, man. Let's not fight it.
I
Let's admit to the
I
public.
can fight it. I can fight it for a bit longer. Actually,
Okay, that's good.
I have time and patience and
So,
a gun.
oh, okay. Back to
That always helps.
No, so
body aches.
yeah, no, it was like bad. And the worst part was that it was allergy season and COVID-3.
Oh my god, Omicron's the third variant.
Yeah. So that was, that's been going around. And so I was like that plus the allergies. So allergies I got, like last episode, you could hear them a bit. And that's all I get when it comes to allergies. My allergies rarely, if ever, act up. But the stress really didn't help with the whole, keeping it down.
Yeah.
Because after that episode, literally the next day, I was perfectly fine. It was just like that few minutes in between where
hate filming these.
Yeah, honestly, I do. I'm thinking about ending it all.
I'm thinking about turning this into an educational channel, trying to beat Salman Khan in Khan Academy.
No, you're no. So
Sorya Shigayo. No, I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
So
I was getting like
Shigayo.
these allergies, and the workplace definitely doesn't help with that either because of the dust.
Definitely not.
But still, it was fine. And then I got like extremely stressed on my first day of school, and I was just Ryan.
What?
I feel hurt.
I know I know I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I'm out here talking about my stressful first day of school, and you're out here worrying about your pronunciation of a fake thing.
It's not fake. It's Japanese.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start cursing.
And Japanese?
Oh, just in English.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Sorewa Chigao.
Yeah. Oh, and at some random point during this episode, just to make my life a little harder, I'm going to randomly pop up a video that Ryan sent me so graciously.
What video?
Last episode, we talked about how I was like, let's keep this as PG as possible. And I was like, we could probably do one thing. So Ryan's video is from now on going to be that.
I'm sorry.
You know the video I asked you to send me?
You had me film that.
Yeah.
For this?
Yeah. I probably should have mentioned that beforehand, but at some random point, I'm just going to say, okay, and
fuck.
This is probably going to be right there. That's it.
Is it going to be uncensored and everything?
Yeah, it's going to be uncensored. It's just going to be that video just on the screen.
No, if you wanted me to say fuck so badly, you could have just asked.
Okay, Ryan, now okay, we'll let it slide this time, but
I get one F pass per episode.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Susan.
Susan? Oh yeah, the CEO.
Yeah.
You were trying to get me to say the F word again, weren't you?
No, of course not.
I was close.
I got him.
I can't. Go. Anyways. So.
Okay, so now.
Let's talk about chair. No, I'm kidding. What were you going to say?
Do I have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Which one? No. Which Jesus Christ? There's the white one that fundamentalist Christians really like. I mean, conservatives, sorry. And then there's like Arabian Jesus, who's my favorite Jesus.
Arabian, no. Let's talk about what you've put on the notes. Because now, guys.
What you've put on the notes.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
The first episode, we had notes. Things we were going to go off of. We did like 2 things on there, and that was about it.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, we continued. And then I asked Ryan to like go through the episodes and get some like time codes and like some little quirky moments.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned asked him, what does he think of the podcast audio? Because if you listen to last week's audio only, you would have heard something at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hear it again on this audio.
He's a corporate sellout, by the way. Just letting you know now.
What?
He sold his Rishi's a corporate sellout. He sold his soul to big media.
But what did Ryan do? He didn't realize I was talking about the audio, and he thought I was talking about the video, and he was like, yeah, it's not very funny in hindsight. There were some jokes that might have been funny in the moment, but not that much in later. I was like, oh,
kind of like Ryan Reynolds, honestly. Like his jokes are ad-libbed and they're very hit or miss. Like either they're funny or they're not. You know?
I guess, yeah.
Like ad-lib humor. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going on an essay. I'm not going to go on an essay with this.
Right.
If I wanted video essays, I would strap a skull to my face and threaten Ukrainian children the way Vladimir Putin would. Like
I was about to make that exact same reference. I was like Russia? No.
Russia staring at all the poor Ukrainian children. Is this industry?
I was thinking we should probably get some notes, some outlines going so we know what to talk about during the episode. Obviously,
otherwise it'll just be.
I asked him a little too late on this one, so there's not a lot, but hopefully next episode onwards there'll be quite a few things, right? Yeah. So Ryan, you put something there. I don't know what it is. Please.
I didn't put that.
I didn't put that there either.
Invader v. Controversy. Is that what you're talking about? This? When was the last? Hey Rishi, when was the last time we edited this document? Dang! Oh, this character.
Was it the one who is saying, if you
have time to watch Twitch, you have
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. I was thinking, wow, I texted Ryan I texted Ryan, if you can. Here's the best thing. Ryan, so like if you guys have iPhones, you can do this thing called send read receipts. So that's how you know. So I have mine on, so Ryan knows when I read his messages.
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't have his on, so I don't know if he ever sees what I sent him.
Oh,
it's constantly on deliver. Right. So that's why sometimes, Ryan, if you go back through our text, that's why he sometimes gets mad at me for sending him the same thing over and over again. Like, because I don't know if you see it, because one, you don't respond, or if you do, you respond to something completely different, or you just send me something completely different. Because it's like Ryan's got horse blinders, but not like tight, not like this, but it's like this, right? It's like, so the text comes in, he doesn't see it, right? Another text comes in saying, yo, he just forgets the first one that came up. He just doesn't see that. So I sent him, can you try thinking of some random things and, just put it in our podcast notes.
Yeah.
And then obviously
That wasn't
I
me.
don't know if he saw that.
I
Same
saw
thing
that.
with me asking him to listen to the audio. I don't know if he saw that.
Yeah,
And just
that's
yesterday,
my bad. Next time I'll just
texted him again.
Next time I'll send back seen, reported, blocked, deleted.
Or just keep read receipt. I don't care what you do.
I'll see if I can keep read receipts on just for you.
You
Because,
can. It's
I can
contact.
I can personalize it for people because
No,
I don't.
Bro, it's not much of personalization. You literally just go to the messages and just turn it on for whoever
Hey,
you want.
send read receipt. No, I figured it out.
So
Check your phone, Rishi.
just yesterday, I texted him again.
Check your phone. See if I read your messages. I'm kidding. No, just continue. That was a joke.
No, I'm checking. No, it still says delivered.
Sucks to be you.
Still says delivered.
I did turn it on though, so maybe it'll happen.
Maybe from next
You were
time.
saying?
But I texted him last night again because the only way that I know if he sees something is if I get him on a roll, right? If I text him, he responds. If I text him, he responds. Then I just shoot the question at him, and then either he will respond or I just won't know if he saw it.
Yeah.
Like, either he responds or he just phased out of reality. Because that's what happened. That's why, Ryan, you're amazing. So I was
that's just the kind of person I am.
just like reconfirming or filming, right?
Yeah.
We were going back and forth, and then I mentioned the podcast.
You mentioned the podcast,
right? And then I mentioned, can you add in some notes if you can, some topics?
You did mention that.
Yes,
I did see that.
Yes, you responded past that, and then later that night, because I remember a while ago we did only 2 or 3 episodes with news segments on them.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I want to bring that back up because I even messaged him. News segments will be all me. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird this episode. Allergies, baby.
Don't worry. That and
not COVID.
Life.
No, I'm not stressed out. I'm pretty chill. But
no, I know. Just life has a funny way of just making your voice weird.
Yeah. No, so I was like, news segments, that'll be me. That's always been me. No problem. Just if you can think of any topics. So obviously later that night, I was scrolling through. I found some news segments. I put them on. We got 3 this episode. Pretty good.
Yeah. 3 is
and I saw
big
Invader
number.
V controversy, just $5. Conspiracy theories, this should be it. And I was thinking, okay, I thought we thought about doing a conspiracy theory episode on its own, kind of like a special with tinfoil hats and everything. But sure, okay, maybe he wants to kind of incorporate it in like this. Invader V. At first, I thought maybe he accidentally clicked V instead of Z. But Invader V, $5. I have no idea. Maybe he's keeping up with social drama.
Rishi,
Who knows?
I'm looking at the edit history for the document. Invader V controversy, just $5. Conspiracy theories, this should be it. That was all added to the document on April 25th, 2020. This is not recent. Yeah.
Do we have 2 podcasts? Oh,
the original mango juice.
This is the original mango
Oh my
juice
god!
Notes. This is the original one.
Also, Invader V was accused of stalking her fans, so
Ladies and
that's
gentlemen,
not fun.
I figured it out. This is the original one because I'm like, I know I didn't spell podcast outline right because I know I did pod notes or podcast notes.
Yeah,
so I was like, okay, maybe Ryan just changed it to be a little quirky, funny. Right?
I'm not a very quirky person. And then that's the other guy.
I remember that the first notes we did for the podcast with no name, the first episode, there were some questions in there as well.
Yeah.
So that's what also got me thinking, he changed this.
But I didn't.
No, this is the first ever.
The first ever document.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't believe you unearthed ancient treasure like that.
I can't believe I did that.
This is literally just the Rosetta Stone of our podcast.
That is insane.
Yeah, look, we're still gonna call it the Rosetta Stone.
Yeah. We should probably just change it to Rosetta Stone. Or as it is right now, podcasts are no outline.
Yeah, let's just leave it. I like the title.
Yeah, podcasts are outline.
I'm also thinking about. Well, I'm not really thinking.
Change of plans, guys. We don't have notes.
We
don't
do.
have any topic. Well, we got games. We got a game.
I was going to say the news segments, but yeah, we do have the
news segments. We've been recording for like 19 minutes. Okay,
that's true. So we're saving those for the end.
News segments got to wait a little bit.
So
news segments got to wait a little bit.
You got to let it simmer. You got to let it simmer. You got to let it simmer in jail like Alec Baldwin. Too far? Far? Too far.
Heed the words of my counsel. I will be pleading the fifth.
Yeah, too far. I'm sorry. Hey, I know my limits, right? Like, if I say something,
I know you got a test coming up.
If I say something offensive, I'm gonna apologize. I'm not the type of person.
I'm trying to think about what this episode title is gonna be. Ryan tricks us all. Ryan fools us. Rishi unearths the Rosetta Stone. Maybe that's it.
That's a pretty good one. Rishi unearths the past. Speaking of,
like the thumbnail would just be like my head just poorly calmed over Indiana Jones's face.
Okay, that's pretty good. No, it's just your head with the Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not even well done or anything. My head is just looking slapped right on top. Just
no, the hat is facing the wrong way, like it's facing straight up like this.
Bro, I have to find it. No, this needs to be not well done. That is too well done because it's like he's smart about it. This has to be not well done. And instead of him holding up the golden thing, it'll be the Rosetta Stone. It'll just be in my face. Like,
you'll figure it out eventually.
I'm gonna do it. Figure it out. Rishi unearths the Rosetta Stone. I don't know.
Speaking of unearthing things, I found.
Unearth me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I really wish you wouldn't talk like that. I found out that. Okay. Well, I didn't really unearth something, but apparently, according to someone, my voice is apparently soothing. I don't know how to feel about that. I was gonna ask for
I've been telling you this for years to come now. You better make.
I need you to give me an honest opinion and not one dripping with sexual tension.
Dripping, you said? I'll give you an honest opinion.
That's all for today.
I'll give you an honest opinion. Oh no. I can see him just. Okay. I'll give you an honest opinion, Ryan. Give me some voice.
Like just talk like this normally. Well, I mean,
I don't know. Was that what they thought was soothing?
Well, not really. I did send a voice clip, which was me like kind of whispering because I was in my parents' closet and I didn't want my parents to know that I was talking in their closet. So I was like talking like really, really quietly like this because I didn't really want to be caught, you know?
Are you trying to hit on me? Because if so, it's working.
I was trying to hit on them, but like...
I don't know, bro. I've known you for so long that... You know what I mean?
You just made a shoulder gesture.
No, like, I've known you for so long that...
I've changed my mind. I am hitting on you. Screw it.
Ryan, your voice is like angels. Oh my God.
Sorry. How hard was that?
How hard was it for you to admit the truth?
We should do that.
We really do need a guest on this podcast.
We should do that one episode. Just hit each other with bad pickup lines.
Oh, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. We got to keep that in mind.
Because I have been talking with a mutual friend over Snapchat, and I have a decent collection.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
And they're...
Keep your eyes and ears peeled, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled.
We're going to get a pickup line episode.
Yeah, we're literally just going to hit on everybody. That's it.
I feel like we should get a guest for that part, though.
Yeah. Oh,
And just
like
right
so
when the
that.
episode starts, we just constantly start hitting on them. That's it.
That's okay,
That's how
but
it works.
we're gonna have to warn them in advance.
No.
No, seriously,
It's
it
just
might
like
be
a long time
it
family
might-
friend. It's like, oh, hi, Rishi. Hey, yo, what's up?
No, I mean it might.
What?
Well, like it might be.
because you're the only turn I see.
I was gonna
Rishi.
say because it might be considered it might be considered harassment, and B, we can have them be like like an impartial judge, so we can see like who
No,
has
yeah,
the better
of
line,
course,
who
of course. They'll be
spits the
on
better
board, but
game.
I thought, it'd be a little funny. Oh, they weren't on. No, of course they'll be on board. I feel like it'd be weird if you just started talking with someone the moment the podcast started, they just started hitting on you constantly for like a good, almost an entire hour.
Oh, mama, let me whisper in your ear. It's free real estate.
Hey, look, mother, let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you about something I like to hear. It's free real estate.
Yeah, so take a look for that. Hey, that could be our Valentine's Day special or something.
When is the 14th? What day of the week is that? If that
It's
is
the fucking Monday. So Sunday. Rats. That was my second F-bomb. You got to censor that one out.
it's okay.
Sunday
It's
the
okay.
13th will be our Valentine's Day special.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I gotta edit that. What is it? Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
You've got a prior engagement?
No, I got work that day, so we gotta do it. We gotta do it again like this.
Oh, that's fine by me. Like, I don't care. I mean, I might care, but I don't care right now. That's what matters.
Yeah. So our Valentine's
Day special. We're gonna hit on a stranger.
Valentine's Day special. We gotta get a guest by Valentine's Day.
Get a
who's
guest
willing to
by
be hit on.
Valentine's. I could put
Someone who's
I
just
could, Rishi, I could put an ad like on campus.
I don't know how I feel about that. That sounds a little weird.
I think. Oh no! I'm gonna make it as weird as possible. What do
these hunk of men would like to hit on
Okay,
you for an hour straight.
Not that weird.
And just our faces poorly photoshopped onto Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Not even photoshopped where his face should be. Photoshopped on his abs, like Arnim Zola. I was thinking something more along the lines of, do you want to help judge a pickup line competition between two Asian men who have ever been on a date in their entire lives?
Hey! I've been on a date.
Oh, lucky you! Jump off a cliff.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyways, wait. I didn't know this though. You've been on a
No,
date
I
before?
haven't.
Oh yeah.
I was just
same.
trying to save grace a bit. I was trying to save my
Don't.
ego a little bit.
Why? Why? There's nothing wrong with not being on a date. I mean, you're 18, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 19, but like it's not really important going on dates just for like you want to go on a date with someone that you actually like hanging out with. This is the part where you say me, isn't it? This is the part where you say yeah.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Well, you're in Texas and I'm not. So I think that might be a little bit of like a barrier.
That's the only barrier.
Yeah, there's also the fact that I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'm attracted to men. We're going to figure that out though. All right.
God, I like this.
I am in the process of
I like this part. Fun.
I am in the process of understanding whether or not I am attracted to men.
I don't think people realize this, but like I think throughout almost our entire relationship, I would just like for fun, of course, just like hit on you just randomly.
Oh yeah, I don't think I'd understand it either.
No, I'm saying people don't. I'm saying probably like, our listeners probably don't know this because literally like last episode or the episode before that, it just kicked in because I was like, screw it.
Why not?
Why not?
This episode is not made for kids. Violently hits on.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you want to play Truth or Dare? Would you rather?
How long have we been recording?
22 minutes.
30 minutes. Let's play a little game. Hopefully, this can get the podcast rolling finally. Right. So, do you have it open?
I do. Would you like to go first?
How about you go first? But
no,
yeah. I'll go first, but whenever you respond, you have to explain why.
Well,
Okay, and then-
obviously,
Yeah, I know, but like
that's kind of
I've
the
done,
point.
I've played this game with people, and they just like kind of say the answer, like why? I'm like, oh, that's not part of the game. I was like, no, bro, I want to know why. Why would you do that?
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go, but like on a case by case basis, though.
Of course.
Like I'm not. I don't want to have to explain to you
Okay,
why I
Ryan, we
would
get it.
prefer.
We get it. You're
sucking toes
special.
to-
We get it.
Ryan,
All right.
Would you
I'm gonna
rather-
ask you. All right. Never mind. Go ahead. Hit me.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah,
Ryan,
of course.
Would you rather be half your height or double your weight, and why?
Okay. Easy answer. Double my weight. First of all, half my height. First of all, I like my height. Right. It's a decent height. I'm not overly tall to the point where I'm like hitting my head on door.
For those of you who
Hinges and
don't
whatnot?
realize, Ryan is not
I'm-
6 foot.
Yeah,
So this
Rishi
is
is
why
6
he's
foot. I'm five
6'5".
5.5.
Okay, Ryan, 6'5". So that's why Ryan is explaining his height and how perfect it is.
Ryan, continue, please.
Yeah, I'm an entire foot shorter than Rishi. It's not a perfect height. I disagree, but it's decent. It's like decent enough.
Mhm.
Also, if I was
whatever you say.
if I was half my height, I'd be shorter than my mom again, and I don't really feel comfortable with that. And twice my weight would actually be an advantage to me because like I'm always at 100 pounds or like around 100 pounds.
So you'd be obese.
Yeah, I'd be 200 pounds.
You'd just be morbidly obese.
I mean, yeah, I'll take it. It's not that bad, especially since like if I actually had like, you know, the willpower and like if I wanted to improve myself, like no one actually said that all that weight would be like fat. Like maybe it's muscle. 200 pounds of muscle. That's not a fun concept.
You're 100 pounds of pure muscle added onto you.
Yeah, that'd actually
That
be
is scary.
Yeah, that'd be intense, man. I'd be able to pick up my friends.
You should probably get into bodybuilding and just like get on the stage and just go.
Oh, dude, forget bodybuilding. I would like, there's these things. I don't remember what kind of like sporting events they were, but like what they would do is they'd take this like buff guy, they'd strap him to a truck, and he'd like pull the truck up a hill while it's in
Strongman.
Yeah, strongman. Those are fun. Maybe I could try one of those if I got 100 pounds of muscle.
100 pounds of just pure muscle added on. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. All right, Ryan, hit me.
All right.
Hit me. Yeah.
I'm trying to find one that's like Okay, yeah, I can't ask you this one. You don't have
No, you can ask me. Literally ask me.
No, you don't have an ex. You have never had an ex.
Ryan, they don't need to know that.
Okay, continue.
Everyone knows that. All right. Would you rather go to jail for a crime you didn't commit or have someone else go to jail for a crime you committed?
Probably have someone else go to jail for a crime that I committed. But it depends on who it is. If I control who it is, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like
Osama bin Laden, you're going down.
Osama bin Laden's dead, dude.
Bro, spoilers?
What do you mean spoilers?
Oh god.
Sir, this isn't a TV show. You can't just say spoilers. What do you think this is? Jujutsu Kaisen?
I don't know.
What do you think this is? Attack on Titan season 4?
Let's see. Yeah, no. I'd probably it depends on what crime I'm going to jail for. If I'm going to jail for a crime that I didn't commit, but there's a chance I could get out and get a pretty good book deal and get a movie made about me and I'm still in my prime, maybe.
Yeah, because a lot of these questions leave things to be interpreted. Yeah, that's the interesting part.
To explore, Ryan.
It wouldn't be just like,
I'd probably go with just let someone else go to jail for me.
Yeah.
I'd probably live my life in just like fear of the guy getting out one day and finding out who really did the crime. But
yeah, that's why you ruined their credit score. That's why you ruined their credit.
Okay. So, Ryan, would you rather listen to one song for the rest of your life or never be allowed to listen to the same song twice? Why?
Oh fuck. Okay. Now this is a tough one because whenever I hear a song that's like a bop to me, I have to listen to it over. I listen to it over and over and over again, like on repeat until it
Yeah.
stops fun, as you do.
Yeah, I
But
know exactly.
I
Like
can't
you start like
listen.
just disliking it.
Yeah, I can't listen to the same song over and over and over again. But in this scenario, I would probably be forced. Like this isn't a fun decision. I'd be forced to go with listen. I'm never allowed to listen to the same song twice.
So you gotta cherish those
Yeah, you
seconds,
gotta
those
cherish those
notes.
seconds. And God, imagine you go to a nightclub and it's playing a song you've already heard. Like you would have to leave immediately, unless you want to incur God's wrath, because you've already heard the song before.
But what if it's a remix?
All remixes. Oh yeah. In that case, you'd be fine, I guess.
So I
I
can
don't know.
listen to Slipknot again and again and again because it's multiple people playing the drums. That's a different song. It's a remix.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, you could listen to covers too, because those are
Exactly.
tech mixes.
Yeah. So
There's loopholes in these.
you
That's
probably
why.
want to do the same. Never listen to the same song twice.
Yeah.
Because you get 2 times and you get to figure out if you like the song or not.
Yeah. Plus, more importantly, like listening to the same song over and over and over again, that's enough to make a man snap.
Yeah.
Like eventually. It's like Chinese water torture. Like you're
Not even close, actually.
you're having water drip onto your forehead,
Oh,
and
that.
it's not like the dripping of the water. It's about
It's
the
the fact
repetitiveness.
you can never wipe it off because the moment you wipe, oh yeah, like you're like in bed and it always drip, and you wipe it off. And you try to go to sleep, but it always fall on your head.
Just over and over and over again, and the repetitiveness makes it feel like there's a hammer pounding your skull in, and you wish that you could cut your fingernails off. Anyways, that's why we don't talk to the Chinese anymore. Actually, fun fact, guy.
Ryan, why don't you hit me with one of those would you rather's?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Made it weird again. Doink. Huh.
Are you gonna answer me? Are you gonna ask me a question?
No, I just think this one's an interesting one
Well,
because
then ask it.
this is just weird, huh? Oh, okay. Never mind. No, wait. No, I'm gonna go with the one I was originally gonna go with. Would you rather become your favorite character from media? I'm not gonna limit it. It can be books, movies, anything. Or would you rather, or win the lottery? So you can either become your favorite character from any media, or you can win the lottery.
Now, am I destined to go through this person's life, or can I change it?
Okay, so we're going to go with two scenarios. I'm going to ask you the question twice, right? Question that we're going to go through this first time. We're going to say you have to live through the person's life, like without changing.
Oh God, that's hard.
You can just talk through your thought process too.
See, I was
If you're
thinking
having
of
trouble.
Iron Man because first
Oh,
off,
right. Wait,
Iron Man
but
is sick. Like who
that is a
won?
good point. But
He's rich. He's
which
got
Iron Man?
iron. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because I could film accurate immediately would be out of the way. I
Film
can't do
accurate.
that.
Yeah,
Film
you'd
one.
die.
I can't do MCU. But you mean comic book Iron Man? Which one?
There's like
literally
multiple.
thousands.
There's
I
multiple
guess just do
interpretations.
one where he just dies of old age. If there is one.
Yeah, there probably isn't, honestly.
And I'm pretty sure there's never the only comic books where Iron Man has died is where he's been killed. None of
Plus,
them have like
Iron Man goes through some pretty horrible stuff. Like, he breaks his arm punching through a steel ball, like a ball made of titanium. He injects himself with extremists, which is, just painful. Like, it's a hard life being a comic book superhero.
Iron Man. Oh yeah. Ooh, what about Film accurate film Batman.
Which one?
I'd probably have to do Batfleck. For the simple fact that there's other superheroes in that universe.
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
And so he hasn't died, so I can live. First off, he hasn't died. Because if I do Christian Bale, I'm literally the only guy.
You're the only super.
And only thing is, I don't know. Because it seems like Christian Bale went through some stuff. And I kind of don't want to deal with that, right? I kind of don't want to deal with that whole Batman. And also, how rich is he exactly?
Depends.
Exactly.
Story
exactly.
to story.
When it comes to Christian Bale's Batman, you don't really see that very often. You see the company he runs. You see the. I'm saying I think Batfleck because you see all of his stuff. You see all of it. You see multiple cars. You see multiple places where he lives. He finances literally everything. So everything in like Justice League, I'm gonna say Snyder's cut because there's a lot more tech, in my opinion, in a better movie. Yeah. And Snyder's cut, everything he finances. So he is loaded to the brim. First off, if you guys can't tell already, I don't mind being rich. Pretty cool. Secondly, he is Batman. Finally, Christian Bale and all the other Batmen, when it comes to the movies, they're pretty much by themselves in this universe.
They're the only superheroes in these universes. And you choose Batfleck because he's got Henry Cavill's Superman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman,
there'll be multiple
Ezra Miller's
people.
Flash.
Exactly. It'll probably be better.
You won't be lonely.
That's probably most of it, yeah.
All right, but why would you not choose just the lottery option? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't choose the lottery option either. I just want to know your thought process.
My guy. The amount of money you will have to pay when you win the lottery, because the thing is, you'll have to pay it as income tax. First off, whenever you win these large sums of money through gambles or just like through like prizes and stuff like the lottery or things like that, you do have to put it in as income tax because you just got this large sum of money. And the IRS is going to be like, can I get some? Like that.
Why is the government always asking me for money? Just print some more.
Exactly. So, but
what do you mean inflation?
There's a limit to what that lottery can do. You just said win the lottery. So if I do I know there's like one that gives like $1 billion or something like that.
Yeah, but you're not going to get a $1 billion.
I'm not going to actually receive $1 billion. I'll receive a few million, which is quite a bit of money. But that's not Batman levels of money because Batman already has all of this stuff. And all I'm doing is currently, I get it. Oh, do I get to just teleport into their lives whenever I feel like it, or do I have to start from the beginning?
I don't know.
Can you repeat the first part of the question again?
Says, rats, it's gone. Give me a second. Would you rather become your favorite character?
Become. So that doesn't mean
Maybe it means that you would just become that character in this world.
I'd still be a Batman. I'd still be Batman.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't have the company though. You'd just be Batman.
Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Same thing if I'm Iron Man, I'd be Tony. That's what I meant.
Not true though. You're becoming a character.
Okay, fine. My answer would be
Batman.
Bruce Wayne. I would become Bruce Wayne, who is in turn Batman.
Yeah, but in that case, you still wouldn't be rich. Like
when you're becoming is because
when you're becoming a character, you're not acquiring all of their assets and all of their goods.
Wouldn't that be the case?
And all their money and stuff. I would argue
that's literally Bruce Wayne.
I would argue no.
He's a billionaire playboy.
I would argue no, because if you're becoming a character, you're getting all their personality traits, how they look, like their thought processes. You're not getting like their cars, their apartments, their wealth. Because like Bruce Wayne is rich, but like you wouldn't cite being rich as like a personality trait of Bruce Wayne.
I beg to differ, but I guess.
Plus, it's more interesting this way, right? Like, you're just becoming a character. You're
If I'm
not getting
becoming
all of
Bruce,
their
that's what I'm saying.
goods.
Like, if you're becoming Bruce Wayne, almost all iterations of Bruce Wayne, he is like that fact that he's got money is what allows him to be Bruce Wayne, which is what allows him to be Batman.
Yeah, but if you
Because
become
when I
Bruce
say
Wayne
Bruce Wayne,
in
I
this
also
world,
mean Batman. When I say Tony Stark, I also mean Iron Man.
yeah, but
One
if
of
you
the
become Bruce
superheroes.
Wayne in this world, Wayne Tech doesn't exist. Like you wouldn't by becoming Bruce Wayne, you wouldn't magically spawn Wayne Tech into existence and thus be rich because you
So
have a
wouldn't I
company
just
that's
create my
funding
own
you.
version of it? So
You
you
would
said
have to
would I
create your own
no, no, so
version of it.
so the question was, would I rather become?
Yeah.
So does that mean in this world I become that, or I am now Bruce Wayne?
In
Because if
this
that's the
world, you
case, then
become that.
why would I be Bruce Wayne? I would still be Rishi, because then I can't ever be any other character. Because then I'd have to legally go change my name and everything. I'm not becoming something. I just, you know what I mean?
No, you lost me and I lost myself like a long while back. Do you
So the
just want to
question
move
was,
on?
would you rather become a character from any sort of media or something like that?
I think at this point we're just arguing semantics.
I don't care.
I
So
do.
no,
Only a
because
little bit though.
no, you don't. So I would argue that becoming in this world Bruce Wayne would not make any sense. Neither would it be Tony Stark. That wouldn't make sense. I would imagine it being okay, you are now Bruce Wayne and the Wayne family exists and everything like that exists. Superheroes, because if that's the case, Batfleck, then none of the superheroes would exist. Nothing around that. It would just be me, myself, and I. You understand what I'm saying? It would make
Kind of.
zero sense.
At this point, I would just go for the $1 million. I'd just go for the lottery because that's a lot less
No, at
complicated.
this point, I would be Doctor Strange.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good
I would be
option.
comic book accurate Doctor Strange before he got most of his powers removed. Was that I
All
could
right.
literally do anything.
Ask me a question.
Okay. Would you?
Jesus. God damn Christ. That took forever.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Would you rather get rich in a way that disappoints your family, or just make enough money to live?
Okay, so this is an easy one for me. I just want to make enough money to live because unlike you, I'm not really concerned with getting rich. And I'm not
You
saying
sound
that
greedy. Yeah, but continue.
yeah, I know. I'm making you sound like a terrible fucking person. I'm sorry. But like it's just like houses are big, you know? Like
Yeah.
we have our house, like whenever it's just me and my parents go out and shop, like it's big and it's empty. And like I can't live in that if it's just me. Like it's too big. I would just stay in my room like all the time. I just
Yeah.
want enough money to like get by day to day, week to week, month to month. I don't want a massive sum of money because like I'll become complacent or worse, I'll become entitled. Because I'm not really that good at morals and stuff. Like I would like especially nobody's really that good with morals when they have everything. Like you become complacent. It's easier for you to do nothing because you've got all this money. You don't have to work. All this money will keep you afloat for
But
like
you're
the next
doing
few
it
months.
in a way that disappoints your parents.
Yeah, I'm
So
not really worried.
it's not the fact. I don't think it's
Yeah, it's
the
not the
way
fact that
I'm
it's
the way I'm thinking. It's like you're working like a regular person, but your parents just don't approve of it.
if it's like that, then
Because it literally says you get rich in a way that disappoints your parents. So you still work through it. You don't just
yeah.
you know
Okay,
like I said, you don't just be like that rich and then
that's
your parents are
fair.
like, I hate you now. No, I think it's you do something and your parents disappoint you, and as time goes on, you just get rich from
Yeah,
it, but your parents are
but like
disappointed.
I still wouldn't do that. I still want to get enough money to live day to day. And it's not because like I know this isn't because like, the snap rich thing. It's just like having a lot of money just kind of scares me
I would,
because
yeah,
you would beg to differ. I know, but like you've seen the kind of purchases I make, right? I
that's
don't
true.
have an impulse control. And
You
I
don't.
would buy so many things if I had enough
If you
money.
would.
And if I was rich, I would inevitably start trying to get richer. I would be entering like the world of PMCs and government and like freaking I'd have to wear
Power.
a suit. I'd have to wear a suit to parties and I'd have to lie. I'd have to not like homeless people probably. I don't know. I haven't met a good billionaire yet. I know I wouldn't be a billionaire, but like, I wouldn't make a very good rich person.
I'm trying to think what could possibly be a way besides OnlyFans that would disappoint. Because I'm not doing that.
Mining crypto?
Why would that disappoint my parents?
Pyramid schemes?
That's just straight up illegal. I'm thinking like I'm gonna keep this. I'm not trying to become like the Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I mean? I'm
Funding
gonna
a
keep it.
private death squad in Afghanistan?
That probably become a private military, dude. That would probably disappoint. I don't know how much that would
PMCs?
disappoint my parents, but I know that probably
Probably a
disappoint.
lot. It would definitely disappoint me, honestly. PMCs are something that
If
I
I
do
became
not like.
if I own a private military group, you would be disappointed in me.
I would throw something at you.
And then
I would keep throwing things at you until either someone tries to stop me or I run out of things to throw.
once you run out of things to throw, what would you do?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you would do if it turned out that I own a private
I would
military
be
group.
like genuinely because this is what I did my paper on, right? For last year's English. I
Yeah.
talked about private military contractors because the funny thing is, like, most of our Pentagon budget, I don't have sources for that. No, actually, you know what? Rishi, I'm going to send you the sources for this, right? Put them in the description.
Okay.
It's a article called Profits of War by a man named Hartnung or something like that. Most of our Pentagon budget goes to private military contractors. I want to
Yeah.
say more than half. And these private military contractors, they do two things. They do an absolutely terrible job of what they're supposed to be doing. Like they do faulty wiring, shoddy construction jobs, and they overcharge the US government for these services, right? So these PMCs are essentially playing the wars overseas for a profit. And a lot of these PMCs, like the heads of these PMCs, they tend to be in Congress. Like the head of Department of Defense, I believe, is currently like the head of Raytheon. He's like on the board with Raytheon.
Okay.
And thanks to the revolving door where like former politicians become lobbyists and former lobbyists become politicians, it's this vicious cycle of congressmen providing funds for these PMCs. These PMCs profit in the wars, and then these congressmen get money because they're working for these PMCs. And it's just a vicious cycle over and over and over again. And the US Army, first of all, they don't benefit from this. What's the opposite of benefit?
They just don't benefit. You can just say that.
Yeah, like it's actively detrimental to the US war effort. That's what I'm trying to say. Like literally people have died. I'm not even joking. Staff Sergeant James or Ryan Marseth was murdered in his bath because of a faulty wiring accident due to some shitty electric job done by a PMC. And yeah, it's just terrible. And if you became like one of these private military contractors, I think I would beat you to death. I know that this is a step up from throwing things at you, but morally, I think I would beat you to death.
Well, that just got dark. Okay.
Wait, so am I asking you a question now, or are you asking me a question?
I was gonna say,
I feel like the way to get rich would be something you were still willing to do.
Yeah,
I was just asking a hypothetical of, what if I owned a private military group? I didn't expect a whole thesis on this.
yeah,
I'm
wrote
just
my
thinking maybe like a tattoo artist. I think that's about it. That's something I'm willing to do.
yeah, being a tattoo artist is definitely a cool job.
But get rich off of it. That's pretty cool. Alrighty,
Right.
Ryan, you ask me a question.
Right. Would you rather know everyone's death date or read people's minds?
Read people's minds.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Now,
why?
no, not just that. Here's the question. What do you think people's minds would be like? How do you think reading people's minds would be like?
It'd probably be like how we do like everyday stuff. You get like there's obviously gonna be like a sensory overload, just like everyday things. You get like a lot of information and your brain just works and works it in such a way that you're able to comprehend everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as we, like as babies, when something just happens, we don't understand what just happened. But as adults, if the same thing happened, we know what's happening because our brain understands it. It comprehends everything. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens, and a lot of it gets filtered out because our brain sees and understands what we need to understand or see. So I feel like
Yeah.
that's the same
All right.
case. If I'm reading someone's mind, there'll be so many things going on in their head, but there'll be one thing that'll probably be a little bit more clear than the others that I'll be able to focus more on and then read. You know what I mean? Like when you
Yeah,
watch a movie, especially an action scene, and you're following two characters, there's so much stuff happening on the screen. People are dying, things are blowing up, but you're able to focus on the two people because they're just a little bit more clear than everything else. They're a little bit more in the foreground rather than everything else. So I feel like that's probably how it would be. Probably take a little bit of training, but you probably be like, I can kind of read this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the many interesting things that I think about sometimes is that like people aren't thinking in English all the time. Like they don't like think to themselves like, oh, I have a class. Like they think to themselves like, oh, I have a class next weekend or I have some homework I need to do. But that's not like every single thought that they have sometimes. Sometimes it's just like random things like just colors, feelings, scents, memories.
Chicken teriyaki.
Like that's something really interesting, especially when you get into mind control. Like, what would that even be like?
Chicken teriyaki, I assume. I don't know.
Okay, I think
I'm gonna ask
maybe
you
I
a question now, Ryan. You get a little bit of a habit of going a little too deep. I'm gonna.
All right. What's your question?
I'm gonna add. We're gonna do one more question, and then we're gonna jump onto the news.
Wait, so one more question from you, or one more question from me?
One more question from me.
All right, and then news.
Yeah.
All right, hit me.
Would you rather go back in time to meet your ancestors, or go into the future to meet your great-grandchildren?
Oh God, you just had to hit me with the tough one, huh?
If you don't want to answer, that's fine.
I'm still going to because. Do you want to answer it too?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll definitely go first. So here's the thing. I wouldn't be able to communicate with my ancestors.
Obviously.
Because, there's a bit of a language gap. But even so, like, I kind of have a thing about the past where, like, I don't like acknowledging it or like pretending that it happened. People call this repressing your memories. I would go to the future personally. I would like to see my great-grandchildren, which is mainly because I want to see if I have great-grandchildren. That's the first thing I want to see because I don't know, like currently in this climate, I'm not thinking about having kids, but like I want to see A, what the future world would be like, and B, like, I don't know, like I think it'd be interesting. I've never thought about being a parental figure before. And I think it'd be nice to get to see how I would screw up in the future so I can make sure I don't do that in the present. Unless it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, in which case I'll just not have kids.
So I see Ryan went back to going pretty deep. I'm just going to go back to see my ancestors. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, time for the news. Ryan, want to hit us with that little bit of news music, please? Hit us with the news music, Ryan. News music, please. Just a wee bit of that news music.
No. You know what? You do it this time. I did it all the last times.
Because I'm saying the news. You gotta like, introduce the news.
I want to see how you do it, though. I'm curious.
Do, do. I don't know. You do the music. That's your thing.
That sounded pretty good, honestly.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan no longer wants to do the news music.
Why is this? Why is this such a big thing?
Ah,
I just outsourced my job to an immigrant, like all good Americans.
bro, I'm
would.
not even I'm not even an immigrant. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say I'm not even an American.
Alrighty.
You were born in India. That's more immigrant than me.
I wasn't born in India.
But yeah, that's the other guy.
Did you forget that I was born in the US?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well, story number one. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Oh,
Texas
God.
woman arrested for allegedly trying to purchase a child at Walmart checkout, deputies say. Rebecca Taylor, 49, is charged with the sale or purchase of a child, a third-degree felon.
Oh my God, she doesn't have she doesn't regret anything. Look at her mugshot.
I know. She looks a
Oh
little
my
happy
God,
almost. She looks like she's trying to stop a smile.
500K.
What's a little better than me?
500K.
Don't spoil the news. I haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, continue. Oh, it's in Texas. Of course it is.
Yes.
Continue.
A Texas woman is now out on bond after sheriff's deputies said she tried to purchase another woman's child while waiting in a checkout line at Walmart. I don't see anything wrong there. According to a report from KSAT's sister station, KPRC.
No, KPRC.
Yes, Ryan, Jesus.
Fine, it's fine.
Rebecca Taylor, 49, came up to the woman's shopping cart at the checkout line. The woman's cart had 2 children inside at the time. Very important. Taylor started to make comments about one of the woman's 2 children before allegedly asking if she could buy one of them for $250,000. First off, that's good money. That's more than most people make in a year. So honestly, let's be real here. That's pretty good. But get this. The mother refused her offer and Taylor pressed further. She increased the offer to $500,000. $500,000 for one. Bro, you got 2 kids. Give one up. Stop being so selfish. $500,000.
No, I just Googled it, and medical transcription estimates the average price of a human dead body is likely to fetch around $500 million.
That is such a cheapskate. Oh my God, only $500K for one child? Thank God that woman didn't sell her child.
Well, yeah, but that's also because that's for a dead body. That's the price of a dead body. Like, you can't harvest
a living one.
You can't harvest like every single organ and chemical from your body, right?
I know. I'm just saying, imagine
Yeah,
a living one. She
yeah.
probably wasn't there to harvest. She probably just wanted the kid.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. She wanted the kid. Just don't ask me.
No, you're the only one I can ask. Do you think I'm not actually? You know what? If you run into this woman, ask her.
I doubt I would. She's in Crockett, Texas. I have no idea where that is.
Yeah, well, that's closer to you than me. You know.
I don't know.
If you ever meet a woman named Rebecca Taylor,
so she allegedly offered $500,000 and also allegedly threatened to take the infant. According
that's
to
worse.
Harris County Sheriff's Office. Deputies said the mother still refused and was able to leave the store with her children safely. That's when she notified authorities of what happened. Taylor was arrested and charged with the sale or purchase of a child, a third-degree felony in Texas. Records show she was released Thursday on a $50,000 bond. Well, that was number one.
Yeah, that's 10% of what she was trying to. She lost 10%.
That's a lot of money. Story numero dos. Woman carjacked by Good Samaritan. who helped her out of snowbanks. Now, for those of you who don't know what a snowbank is, because I realize that some of us probably are in warmer climates.
Yeah.
Snowbanks are when there's like a lot of snow on the snow.
It's just a really big pile of snow, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a big packed pile of snow. You keep in mind, it's packed, so when you hit it, you get stuck, and that's about it. And it gets pretty bad.
Yeah.
You can like get in, it's ugly. So this happened in Winnipeg, so Canada, folks up north.
Canada.
Yeah. Winnipeg. A woman whose vehicle had become stuck in a snowbank was carjacked by the same person who offered to help her get out, police say. The woman in her 60s was offered by a so-called Good Samaritan at around 9 p.m. Friday in the 300 block of something Avenue. Winnipeg police say the suspect that then carjacked the woman at knife point and fled in the car. She wasn't physically injured.
That's
Police
good.
located the vehicle on the 400 block of Alexander Avenue with the male driver inside it roughly 20 minutes later. The suspect entered a nearby house and was taken into custody. Jordan Gar Moore, 20, of Winnipeg, has been charged with robbery. He remains in custody. Thank God those felons are off the street. Alrighty.
It's a pretty sad crime to be charged for.
Because we're
running out of time.
We're running a little over time. Last story. Best for last, obviously. I'm heartbroken. Users mourn the loss of the top stolen credit card site.
Ooh, okay, this is interesting.
When the admins of illicit dark web marketplace UniCC, which has become a haven for cybercriminals looking to purchase stolen credit card credentials and social security numbers, announced on January 12th, it was shutting its doors in 10 days. Reverberations were felt throughout the world of law enforcement and shady crime alike.
So are you going to read the whole article? Because it's a pretty big article.
This is long. I'm just going to bits and pieces with this one. UniCC was credible and affordable. That's why I'm really heartbroken, one user said.
Player 456.
The loss is player 456, clearly an alias, a 27-year-old based in Ghana. That's who said the whole,
He's the quote guy.
Yep, he's the quote guy.
COVID-19 struck Ghana in 2020. That impacted player 456's livelihood because he worked in the events industry. So he talked to a friend who was like, hey, you should get into online fraud. And bada bing, bada boom, UniCC.
Mr. Worldwide, and I stepped in the room. I'm wondering, who just kind of gives up their quotes for the news, is my question.
I mean, to be fair, you're not going to find player 456.
That's true.
Like, if you're a news site, you're not going to find player 456.
Valid.
Like, news sites usually aren't trying to track these people. And if you're a cyber
I know,
criminal,
but I'm saying, isn't it a kind of risky?
Yeah, it is risky. Fraud? It's obviously risky, which is probably why he's the only person who's quoted on this page.
That's who he's in
That's
Ghana.
Not
so
true.
That is
not true.
I don't know. Oh.
There's another guy, Dan, US based.
Alrighty. Fun.
Oh, also Ghana's a hotbed for financial crime. So
that probably makes sense. Okay.
That probably helps.
I feel like that kind of helped with the situation and whole connections thing.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you look at the time? I think that's
11:02.
I think that's about all we got.
Looks like
today's episode. Hopefully, next episode will be a little bit more eventful. It's pretty eventful this episode, but a little bit more next episode.
Is it really that for
watching
Dr.
or listening?
Did you just say watching?
Watching or listening.
I thought you said watching.
I did also say when there's a lot of snow on snow.
Yeah, that's
today. early
Hey,
tonight.
that was a
Oh,
good
yeah.
explanation, honestly.
Yeah, if you're
No-
watching this on YouTube, check out the link down below. Check us out on Spotify. If you're listening to us on Spotify, you want to look at our beautiful faces, check us out on YouTube. My clothing company, Gesture, is linked down below. It's a great way to support us. The new segments and the credit that Ryan wanted to talk about will also be linked down below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. That time I said watching. That time I said
Yeah,
watching.
I
did
tripped
say
you
this
up.
time.
I tripped you up.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. Roll the outro, baby.